Imagine a day when the sun will be so close that people will drown in their own sweat. Fear will be everywhere. No buildings, no trees, no shade, nothing to protect you. On that day, money will not save you. Your followers will not help you. Even your closest friends will run away. But listen carefully. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, 7 people will be shaded by Allah on the day when there will be no shade except his shade. Sahih al-Bukhari, Hadith 660. This reminder is especially for the youth today, because that shade will be the only safety. Palms up together if this message touched your heart. Like this video and share it so others can also be saved on that day. Number 1. A just leader. The first person who will be shaded by Allah on the day of judgment is a just leader. A just leader is someone who is fair, no matter who is watching. Think about it. What if leaders only supported the rich? What if teachers favored only the popular? What if power was always used unfairly? Now imagine the opposite. A person who treats everyone equally, with honesty, with justice, and with the fear of Allah in their heart. And listen, you don't have to be a king or a president to be a leader. Even as a student, a team captain, an older sibling, every small act of fairness matters, because the one who stands for justice, even when it is difficult, will be under Allah's shade on the day when the sun is unbearably close and no one else has protection. Number 2. A young person who worships Allah. The second person who will be shaded by Allah is a young person who worships Allah, a youth who uses their strength, their time, their energy in obedience to their Creator. Think about how special that is. Imagine a teenager choosing Salah instead of a late-night hangout, choosing the Quran instead of endless scrolling on TikTok, choosing Allah while everyone else follows desires. That struggle, that self-control, that sacrifice is priceless, because youth is a treasure, and worshipping Allah while you are young is one of the greatest deeds. Stay connected to Allah now, and on the day of judgment, your efforts will shine like a shelter from the blazing sun. Number 3. The third person who will be shaded by Allah is the one whose heart is attached to the masjid. Some people, the moment they step into a masjid, they feel peace. Their heart belongs there. They don't just come to pray, they come to feel close to Allah. They wake up for far. They stay for reminders and lessons. They sit quietly, remembering Allah, even when no one notices. Because the masjid is not just a building, it is a home for the soul. And if your heart clings to the masjid, if you feel calm, if you feel happiness in the house of Allah, then know this: on the day when the whole world burns with fear, thirst, and regret, that connection will become your shade, your protection, your safety. Number 4. 2 people who love each other for Allah. The fourth group who will be shaded by Allah is 2 people who love each other for the sake of Allah. True friendship is rare, not the kind based on money, status, or popularity, but a friendship built on faith. Friends who remind you of good, friends who stop you from doing wrong, friends who stay together for Allah, and even separate with respect for Allah. Picture this: a friend who tells you, "Don't do that, I care about you, and Allah cares about you too," and you listen. That bond, pure, sincere, is stronger than anything in this world, because your friends today shape your eternity tomorrow. Choose wisely. The wrong friend can pull you away from Allah, but the right friend can bring you closer to His mercy and His shade on the day when nothing else will matter. Number 5. A person who resists sin. The fifth person who will be shaded by Allah is the one who resists sin. Imagine someone walking through a world filled with temptation everywhere, things that Allah has forbidden. But instead of falling, they turn away, they lower their gaze, they control their desires, and they whisper to themselves, "I fear Allah." No one sees their struggle, no one knows the battle in their heart, but Allah sees everything. And that quiet resistance, that hidden strength, is more powerful than any public act of worship, because it is sincere. It is for Allah alone, and that self-control will earn Allah's shade on the day when the heat is unbearable and everyone else will be begging for mercy. Number 6. A person who gives charity secretly. Charity done quietly is more than just money. It is love, care, trust in Allah alone, helping someone without anyone noticing, donating without showing off, giving hope without seeking praise. This is the kind of deed that will speak for you on the day of judgment. Imagine your hidden acts of kindness, rising like a shield, protecting you from the blazing sun when everything else fails, because sincerity in giving is one of the strongest ways to earn Allah's mercy and shade. Number 7. a person who cries for Allah. Some hearts cry in secret, tears for Allah, tears for mistakes, tears of love, tears of fear. Even one tear, falling silently in the dark of night, is enough to draw Allah's mercy. No one sees it, no one hears it, but Allah does. And those tears, unnoticed by anyone but Him, become like tiny droplets of shade, covering you, protecting you, on that scorching day, when nothing else can give relief. On the day of judgment, no wealth, no followers, no fame, will be able to help. Only Allah's mercy will matter. Ask yourself, which of these 7 am I becoming? Which actions I take today will protect me tomorrow? O Allah, make us among those who will be under your shade, on the day when there is no shade except yours. Ameen.